Hi everybody and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome and welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys, love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. All right, so when you come into this live stream, give me a fonzie, don't tap the screen or just simply hit the thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know how this generating resonates with you. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and hit that little notification bell so you don't miss when I go live and when I post videos. Um, and after the video process finishes uploading, by all means, you could go right ahead and share it with somebody who you think will resonate with the message. All right. All of that helps out this channel and it is greatly, greatly appreciated. All right. So today is March 22nd. 26 with the energetic year of one, the magician. So today's date is a master number 22. So 22 talks about what are we mastering? That balance, as within, so without. Where we are becoming more stable, more authentic. I don't know about you guys, but I've been seeing eights everywhere, which today happens to be an energetic year in eight. So we're mastering being authentic. We are mastering remaining grounded. We are mastering making positive choices. Fire signs. By the way, this is for the element of fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, where we're building a stronger structure within ourselves. As within, so without is the energy that I am getting. Where we are learning to trust intuition, trust our divine connections, facing them shadows that need to be healed. We're in that spring energy, doing a lot of spring cleaning energetically, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually, where we are moving forward very quickly into, we're already in that fire season, but we're moving very quickly through this fire season, especially in the beginning, like we're on that magic carpet ride, so to speak. And we've been talking about that, right? So fire signs, we're going to start off with an angel message coming through here. What archangel wants to come through for fire signs, please and thank you, Holy Spirit. I'm smelling mint, which is good because that tells me that my spirit team is around me. So I'm smelling mint. Mint represents renewal, freshness, positive vibrations, a good mental clarity, by the way. All right. So we have spread your wings and fly. Archangel Ariel coming through here. Don't hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. Now listen, that's really crazy. It's really windy where I'm at right now, and they are calling for a very windy hailstorm right in my particular area. So let's hope that I don't land in Kansas somewhere. All right. So we have creative writing. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen, an article, or a book. So if Archangel Gabriel coming through here, he is the divine messenger. He also is the one when you hear telepathic messages, like for instance, when my left ear, usually, I'm going to put the exception there. Usually, before I started getting attacked heavily with witchcraft, when my left ear would ring, I knew that that was my angels telling me something. I knew that that was telling me something. Now I don't trust it because of how much witchcraft done on me that they like to trick me, play mind games with me. That doesn't say that I still don't believe in my angels, because I do. But yeah, so we have Archangel Gabriel telling you what are the ways to help spring clean emotionally and spiritually is this journal. Sit down and write out your thoughts, right? Write out that letter to somebody you never got to speak your mind to. Write out that letter of how you feel at this present moment, the things that come up that need to be triggered, right? This is the perfect time now to write it down and let it go, all right? So, or if you're ready to write a book, because I get a lot of that too, fire signs. If you're writing a book, this would be a good time to start that. This would be a good time to continue working on that book, right? But I feel like there is some sort of a spark of information coming in here. So you have Archangel Samuel who's saying the only peace is peace comes from remembering that the only emotion that's real is love. Now, he's not saying that it's not okay to be mad, because that's also a natural emotion. It's not okay, or he's not saying that it's not okay to grieve, because that's also a natural emotion. All of what you are feeling is real, but what you need to feel is peace. That's why you got Archangel Gabriel coming in telling you journal. Write down your thoughts. Speak your peace. Put it down on a piece of paper, right? You got Archangel Raziel coming through. I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken so you can clearly see heavenly love. So there is divine on the other side, the angels on the other side, and they are showing you something psychically. You got some sort of insight, some sort of an aha moment coming through here. And they're telling you that they're helping your heart to heal. Archangel Azrael, he's the angel of death. So something needs to be left go of. So that your heart can heal, so that you can emotionally cleanse that energy. So you need to sit down, think about that. Why are you feeling this today? What is it that I need to master within this energy, with that master number 22, right? Because I feel like as within, so without. So it's coming up for a reason, all right? So what are the crows warning the element of fire about? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What is the crows warning the fire signs about today, March 22nd, energetic year of one? Yeah, that's what they're just reminding me. The energetic year of one, it'll help you to realize that you already have everything you need within you, right? So you may even want to sit down and write out a list, okay? This is the first step that I need to achieve this. This first step is to remove the baggage within thyself so that I can make room for what I want to manifest. The second thing is, how can I take this second step to achieve this goal? Because I already did the first step. I already removed the baggage. The second step is, okay, well, I need to visualize what I want to manifest. And then the third step is to let go of the outcome and allow it to manifest in the divine way. All right. For some of you out there, you may need to know that. All right. So let's go ahead and see what the crows are warning you about today, fire signs. So when I stepped outside to feed the cat this morning, I heard a church bell going off at 8 o'clock this morning. So 888 could be significant. 8 o'clock this morning, and then we, with the energetic year of 8. So 888 could be significant. All right, yeah. So the crows are warning you of somebody who is coming to your door and being curious. Yeah. This person that's into your door may be some sort of a trickster. This represents a 7 of Swords energy. Somebody who's a trickster, somebody who is being a little sneaky, a little shady, right? They're coming to their door. They're being curious. What do you got going on? Because I think this person is on the outside and they're being a little sneaky and shady about this, right? They see how this crow has in its mouth. So something about maybe fall season could be significant because there is no leaves on a tree. He got this autumn leaf in his mouth. So again, it could have something to do with autumn season. Yeah, so the crows are definitely warning you of somebody who is very curious. They want to come inside your door, right? So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards. Who is this trickster person that wants to get inside your door? For some of you, fire signs, maybe you need to, because it talks about writing your thoughts, right? Writing down your thoughts. And maybe, you may have somebody in your energetic field who is energetically violating your boundaries, being sneaky on a daily basis. We have the ghost energy, so this could represent a ghost, or it could even be necromancy, where somebody is being sneaky, shady, to send a ghost inside of your house, maybe through a window, a doorway, maybe an energetic field that's open here. So, Archangel Gabriel also maybe is telling you to sit down and write a book about everything that you have been through, all the experiences that you've had, because, a lot of times our testimonies help other people. All right. Okay, so let's pull. Okay, you have the Knight of Raphael coming through here, and you have an epiphany. Somebody who's in a period of darkness, right? Yeah, somebody who's very dark energetically. Somebody who's coming to your door, wants to be a trickster. Somebody who, somebody could also be sending an investigator your way. I cancel or rebuke any attacks on my throat chakra for whoever is viewing me and not giving me a thumbs up. If you're here, if you're watching me, thank you for watching me. But it talks about, reverse talks about feeling imprisoned. Somebody who's in the darkness, who feels imprisoned in their mind, right? Their thoughts tricking them. Right? And this happens maybe on a routinely basis, right? In and out, things that you see, right? Things that you feel, things that you hear. All right, so I feel like those two cards fell off of the deck as I was shuffling them. So I feel like that's an important message. So you do have somebody who is a womanizer with the Epiphany card in reverse. Somebody who's a womanizer, somebody who is very dramatic here. Who wants to come in, they're curious. They want to come in and sweep you off your feet, but it's a false person. They're just like, this is a 7 of swords, being sneaky. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some more cards here for the energetic energy of fire. Yeah, 10 of Ariel. So the 10 of Ariel tells me that this person is married, with the 10 of Ariel. They also be coming in and trying to trick you out of some sort of money, something that is like something maybe that was promised to you from the angels. I got my cat Stripes about to jump up on the table. Are you going to get up or what? So if you see camera bounce, that's why. All right. So you definitely have somebody who is, maybe they're lying about their, these two goofballs, maybe they're lying about being with another person, so be aware of that. They could be hiding that. And maybe this is somebody who likes to be in third-party situations. Again, that's 7 of Swords energy. And this is something that they do all the time. It's a routine. And they could be haunted by this routine, that they're always in third-party situations. And they may be trying to persuade you into seeing something from their point of view. Of Gabrielle. So the 10 of Gabrielle in reverse talks about releasing this heaviness. Having this epiphany to what needs to be released, this heaviness. So you literally could be getting a letter as well. Maybe some sort of a letter from maybe some sort of investigator, or something through the courts here. But yeah, this is somebody who wants to come in and maybe apologize. Saying, I want to sweep you off your feet. I want to lessen your load. I want to, I want to let the past go. I understand, You know, I had this burden, I had this family burden, you know, and I had to go into this period of darkness. Why? Because I had to face the repetitive patterns within thyself, right? I had to face these repetitive patterns within myself. I had to do some introspective here, right? I needed to face my own shadows of why I had this burden upon me. This is somebody who, um, this is somebody who's a people pleaser. And this is a shadow that somebody needed to face. I also see 1010 coming through here. Somebody could be learning a lot of lessons. That 9 energies. I see 1010. Yep. And now we have the energy of needing to let go of something. So again, there's that grieving energy with Archangel Raziel coming through. You need to let go of this burden fire. So that's what Spirit is telling you. You need to face the only way to let go of this burden is face this shadow within you. And the only way to face this shadow is to do some introspection. So there, because you have this shadow who is tricking you. Again, 13 could be a ghost. Yep, there you go, 14. Something is unbalanced here is what I see. Something is unbalanced, something that needs to be healed, right? Before you take off, something needs to be healed because it's severely unbalanced. 999 is coming through here. 1010. So you really need to do some introspection. You need to really go in and face that shadow. That's the only way you're going to let go of this burden. That's the solution, is the only way to let go of this burden. And this energy of always being tricked, always being backstabbed with the Seven of Swords energy, always being tricked, always being backstabbed. Could also have something to do with a Virgo. We have strong Virgo, Scorpio, and Sagittarius coming through here. All right, let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, definitely somebody who's very analytical, somebody who can free theirself, right? You have the opportunity right now. This is a perfect time to free yourself from this mental imprisonment that you are in, of inner conflict, right? Of maybe sort of a lie, trickster spirit here, so that you can move on. Queen of Ariel and Ace of Gabriel, right? So the Queen of Ariel talks about somebody who's very mature, somebody who's very practical, somebody who has the ability to nurture themselves, nurture the people that they love, somebody who's very beautiful, somebody who gives practical and wise advice, right? And then the Ace of Gabriel, somebody who has a very creative ability here. Somebody who's very creative, something who has the power to do something amazing. Be able to tell their testimony and inspire the community how to seek out other possibilities when it comes to their decisions, when it comes to facing their shadows, right? But you have somebody who is just trying to do, wants to always fight and argue, always trying to keep you trapped in your head, doesn't want you to listen to your heart. This also could be an ex karmic counterpart. And that's really crazy because I literally had a dream of one of my karmic one of my karmic ex-boyfriends last night that I want nothing to do with. So I feel like you could be mirroring this back to this person and making them look deep within the shadow parts of themselves. Something they're afraid to release, something that they're afraid to let go of. That's been burdening them for a very long time when it comes to third-party situations. All right. That is what I see. Something that is destined to happen here. Destined fate. All right. So let's get a final message from Archangel Ariel. What else would you like to close out this reading for the element of fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? I cancel or rebuke any and all minds being casted upon me in the past, now, and in the future. Somebody doesn't want to let something go. What they don't want to let go is feeling imprisoned. They don't want to let go of something and heal something that is way out of balance. I'm seeing 1-4 coming through here. So all they want to do is project upon you, or you're doing this to me. So Archangel Ariel, what would you like to close out this fire reading with? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Soul solitude. Your soul needs attention. And that's what this epiphany is about right here. Going to the dark night of the soul. Facing that, doing the shadow work. There are moments when it's important to get away from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, and a time for you. The timing is perfect to do this. And when you do, it's like then you're going to, whatever heaviness that you're carrying here, once you release it, you're going to see like the bigger picture as to something. Something maybe in your sacral chakra. She's looking over. See how she's looking over at this open door? Yep, embrace the moment. So embrace this day, this very moment. Think positively today and repel those negative thoughts that are tricking you. Okay, try not to judge yourself or others. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is that you're changing your energy. So somebody doesn't want to let go of like this negative thought pattern, right? Of allowing this mental imprisonment to keep tricking somebody. Somebody could be doing that, maybe sending you subliminal messages as well. If you're doing this, stop it. You have the power to shift your mind, right? You do. This also could be a group of people doing this. If you're doing this, you need to stop. Or if somebody is doing this to you, you have the power to lay down that burden. You do. This could be somebody who's coming in acting like they're single and ready to mingle, but in all actuality, they have a family. They're already with somebody else. So you have two people talking in this card. And they're trying to find a solution to a problem here. Okay, well, how can we trick this person, right? How can we trick this person, right? How can we get their head because they have found peace, right? Well, let's just do the clairvoyantly. Let's, check in on their life. I see a door. I see something is open with them, right? There's a window open. So we're going to, trick them, trick their minds, trick their thoughts into believing, right? Something about healing energy, being able to heal something. I also see 1144. So if you're seeing 88, 1144, 144, this could be your message. Yeah, they don't want you to see something. See something with the eyes here. They don't want you to see the bigger picture. That rainbow energy, that reminds me of the chakra energy. So something about healing maybe the sacral chakra or healing in general. Somebody could be attracted to your healing energy. All right. Thank you for watching Fire Signs. Have a great